Episode 335. It's a beautiful night on the Azim steppe. You can clearly see the surrounding area and the night sky. If only it was always like that. Like in the last episode where we had the cutscene with Ian. In fact, I don't normally do this in the middle of an episode. I usually do it between episodes. But while the weather is good enough anyway. Be better if there were no clouds in the sky, but this might be good. Let's see what that cutscene would have looked like if we actually had it with this weather. I don't think I've ever really done this in an episode. I guess it's sort of like a, I don't know, making of. I guess it's good to record this sort of thing. This isn't really the experience that I'm trying to record these videos for. I make them just to record what the game experience is like for me, to see at a later point in time. But I guess the game experience for me at this point is now also doing things in the game to make 4 videos, I guess. So I guess it's sort of worth recording this experience, which is part of recording the game experience. Well, I guess it's more like the recording experience. So every time we do a main scenario quest, it gets added here. And we are on Stormblood. So we should be able to see Hien. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what this version of this cutscene looks like at nighttime with the stars in the sky, with a little bit of clouds. It's at least much more clear.
The Kami are merciful! My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
And while doing these cutscenes, I can just kind of remove all the text boxes and pick something that looks better.
You are...
And skip through whatever dialogue I need to.
The people of Yansha remain loyal. The time is right.
We're just kind of scrolling past right now until we find something that could be good for the thumbnail. This might be good. But it's a bit dark.
But if my people wish to pursue an
Probably a frontal shot of Hien like this would be better. It's still dark though.
The scions of the 7th dawn, my lord. Good and... far...
Say no more.
This would be perfect. It might be perfect. It might be the best that we have. I might have to like get a daytime version of this cutscene. Not in this episode, but I guess I'm just doing this as an example. I could use it though, if I don't want to do the extra work. And I think that actually might be enough. We probably don't really care too much about hunting down for a thumbnail that much. After doing so many of these episodes, actually I think this is episode, like the 1001st episode, not episode, the 1001st video that I'm uploading on YouTube or something. No, it'd be after that. I didn't mention it, but the last episode, I think, the last Final Fantasy episode, would have been episode 999, which I haven't like uploaded to video yet, or uploaded to YouTube. And this one would then be 4 episodes or 4 videos after that. Which would make it this, the 1003rd episode that I've uploaded. I guess the honor of the 1000th episode, or whatever, if you can even call it that, would just belong to one of those Pokemon Legends ZA episodes, which I don't think I've recorded yet. No, probably not. Won't be a very exciting episode anyway. Episode 999 is way more exciting than episode 100 anyway. I mean, as a number. I guess the content of episode 999 was throwing some entrails around to get some meat and gathering dung. Very exciting 999th episode, I know. Okay, and because of my little detour, we now have to go all the way back without flight. Yeah, I might just go back for a daytime version of that cutscene. It's even the one that they use in the quest acceptance box as the image for it, with Hien against the bright daytime sky. So in other words, I just wasted my time, but that's fine. This is all just a waste of time. 1000 episodes, or videos, or whatever. But I figure if I'm playing video games anyway, I might as well get them on record, just so I can look at them later. And the practice, as always, gets me playing video games more frequently than usual. Just sticking to a schedule makes it do that. Okay, Serena, are we ready for that meal? Welcome back, Omoi. Did you speak with Dorbe? We're hungry. Well, then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I shall pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready. So we should summon Hien and Gosetsu. Every time I see Hien, I just instinctively add Lord in front, because most people call him Lord Hien. Oh, this cutscene is curated for nighttime. They did the time skip thing, where they say we'll wait, and then they change the time of day for the cutscene. But we were still pretty much in nighttime, anyway, when we started. This is a good thumbnail already.
She needed the rest, to come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Ha! Ha! Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Mina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. Ah, the mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
No, don't worry about it. This is exactly what people want. This is like the kind of thing that you need when introducing a character. We had to know, like, a lot about him just through this one cutscene, I guess.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
No secrets between comrades, eh? Shoon, was it? As long as we win when it counts. This one's a bit serious, even though I like how aggro it is for Komoy. I like this teasing one too. Komoy is a bully at heart. Shoon. We'll call her Shoon, or call him Shoon. We'll imagine that Komoy calls him Shoon anytime we talk to him.
Yes, yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Oh no. What are Komoy's darkest secrets? Even I don't know. But I can imagine. She still wets the bed. How about that? Not that he and Sriracha know. He won't win. Ah, perfect. This is actually pretty perfect, yeah, because right after the cutscene it feels like we had our big meal and we woke up the next day or something. Of course, it just puts us back in the world at the time of day that we come back out of the cutscene, like we entered as the sun was rising and then, well, before the sunrise, and then it rose while we were in the cutscene, but it has that effect of making it feel like time properly passed after that cutscene and it's the next day. That was just what I needed. Was the food to your liking? Good, good. A new beginning lies beyond the horizon. We are but to seize it with our own two hands. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. I trust you are the same. Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole? Now then, Sirna, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nodum. Ah yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many months until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Mettle. There, at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yol. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where's this entrance to Bardam's Mettle? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Shakazor, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Seoline, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Follow it and you will come to Bardam's Mettle. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. It's not a trial, it's a dungeon. More than you may know, on the eve of the Nodum, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Yeah, it sounds bad and it is bad, but I guess it's normal. I don't know. It's a bit hard to judge. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Ah, what grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry over much. We'll overcome this trial, and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? It seems like the weather just took a turn for the worse. It got all grey. With me, my friends, to the west, to Bottom's Mettle. Oh, actually, I was thinking to myself, we might have to like wait this episode for the duty roulette to pop for the dungeon, but right, we're at the point in time where everything moving forward, story quest wise, is going to be covered by duty support, which didn't exist at the time that I was playing. And we have the perfect team already because, well, the story already involved them in the trial, the dungeon, even if they weren't part of it originally. Oh wait, Ian. Oh dear, I knew he would forget. Or I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. Thanks. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Heian and go Setsu. Alright. It is indeed a perilous journey, but I know you will succeed, as I once did. Oh, she did it. What class is she anyway? What weapon does she use? Okay, so the critical pass, or... oh wait, hang on. We have this now. Okay, we're doing this first. We'll say that we're on our way to the trial, and it doesn't seem like too pressing of a matter that we have to be there immediately. And on our way we get waylaid by this guy crying out for help or something. This, sheep snatcher, I guess. You there. What seems to be the problem? No, dog. Do we have that dog? I don't think we do. This is a dog that you, I'm pretty sure, can get in the Realm Reborn by doing a random side quest. It's not even like a... well, it's kind of hidden in a corner of the world, I guess. You wouldn't know it any different from any other side quest, that it gives you a special mount like this, or special minion. I say special, it's just like a normal minion, but still, it's a good one. Don't suppose you have time to chase after a sheep, do you? My most cowardly one just ran off, after hearing a nearby beast roar. She is so timid, she is likely to run away if you try to approach her normally. Take this blowgun and these darts I've laced with a sedative. One hit and she'll be out in an instant. She ran off somewhere to the west. Best of luck. Use that blowgun I gave you to put my sheep to sleep. She ran off to somewhere to the west. Best of luck. Oh, okay, wait, I think we do this first. Both of these are going to lead us to the west. I guess we're going to have to come back here, though, to finish the quest, so, yeah. We'll do this, come back, and then continue the main quest. And we'll get the map experience as a summoner. My throat. I feel like I'm almost better. This lingering cough is almost gone. I think I said that before, but it feels for real now. It's been less and less. I think. Nope, that's wrong. That one, okay. Alright, sheep. Time to sleep. It's a wily one. Oops. Thought that was the zoom button. The haptic feedback on the PS5 controller makes the triggers act special here. Like they do the thing where they give you some resistance or whatever before you pull it, so I should have known that wasn't the zoom button if it was kind of hard to push. I guess it slows down if you're having trouble with it. I could have hit it while I was moving fast, I swear. I promise, I'm good at FPS games. I truly am, really. I've never used a mouse and keyboard though, which means I'm terrible at them, I know. Anyway. Well, we got a headshot. Now, let's put it in our bag of infinite holding. Sheep, acquired. It looks so innocent while it sleeps. Aswang. This weather would not have been good for the Hien cutscene. If we happen to see good weather during this episode, like good daytime weather, maybe after we're done with the dungeon, then maybe I'll go back to the inn and get that version of the cutscene for the thumbnail for the last episode. Even though I already wasted some time doing that in this episode. But if we don't get that, if we like go into the dungeon and it becomes nighttime by the time we get out, then I'll probably just give up on it and use the nighttime version we already got. Did you manage to catch my sheep? Oh, thank you. You had me worried sick, you did, dearie. This job means everything to me. It truly does. I was just a lonely orphan with nowhere to call my own when the mole took me in. I said I would look after our sheep in an attempt to show my gratitude. My heart nearly stopped when this little one ran away. Sheep are the cornerstone of our tribe's way of life. I fear I will never be able to truly express my thanks to you, but know I am grateful. These sheep are the best family I have ever had. More than the people that took you in. How terrible. No. Alright, there you are. Thanks for waiting while we did our sheep quest. I guess Hien and Gosetsu went ahead. They didn't want to wait on the sheep. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see that monument Sirna talked about. I don't see Hien or Gosetsu though. We should hurry. Keep on forgetting I put this horse on the hotbar so we can use it in this place I use as horses. Or so I hear. We barely see any around. I think we saw one over in Reunion. Hey, I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling that someone's watching us. Sirna did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me we're about to meet them. Can we actually see them if we look around? Sometimes you can. Sometimes not. Sometimes they only appear when you interact with this thing. Sneaking up from behind, huh? You can't get the drop on us. We're a ninja. Oh wait. Ride the horse. So I'm gonna have to assume that's a situation where we just knocked the guys out and didn't kill them. I mean, they were trying to kidnap us and enslave us. Again, that still sounds kinda weird. But I don't think we're here to kill these guys. I'm pretty sure those guys over there aren't dead. Are you breathing? It's hard to tell. Doesn't look like they're breathing, but I don't think that means they're dead. It could just be a game thing. I actually don't remember if characters breathe if they're knocked out, like if they have a special breathing animation for some of these models or whatever on the ground. Is that the best you can do? Come, villains, come at me. They're wearing yellow. I've seen their clothes somewhere before. Yeah, we saw them in Reunion. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nodam, eh? Okay, we are killing them. It's a bit much, but it's just like their culture, I guess. They know the risks and they take it, but they also... I don't know. Sail Ain is not much further, or much farther. No wait, I guess that is pronounced further. Further and farther, I guess, are interchangeable. I don't know. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Yeah, either they're so heavily injured that they can't compete in the Nodum, or they are actually dead, which I think they are dead. Which, I mean, fair is fair, I guess. I guess? Is that like the rule here? Do they respect that? Is this considered like fair game or whatever, or is it just not fair game and you just have to play by the rules of not fair game out here? Like there are no rules out here, so you can't complain about the rules or something. Ah, here it is. Here we go again. They're actually different tribes, these guys. You can tell by their clothes. Oop, that's wrong. Oh, they had a healer. Should have targeted you first. Oh, wait. I might have missed one on the way here. I don't think so, though. Yeah, southeast would be probably later in the storyline. These monsters, by the way, I was so surprised when I saw them the first time. They're just walls. It's a unique design and all, but it's just kind of funny that they're out in the world wandering around. But I guess it's normal for this world. Normal enough. Oh, still a bit more. You know, I hope not, but I think the dungeon inside here might use the weather of the overworld, like some dungeons do. The weather and the time of day, so this bottom's metal could be not very scenic if we're getting this gray, cloudy weather. We're not going to wait for it though. At least it's daytime. This is the usual distance that I zoom out for inside dungeons. So I should make a habit of zooming out more to capture the entire scenery or the boss if they're bigger. But I like having it zoomed in because it makes the world feel bigger. This is it. The real trial. Tread softly. We are for hollow ground, and the kami are restless. Right, this must be the pass that leads to Bottom's Mettle. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but, well, there's a first time for everything, no? And we do actually get the Yule after this. See, the image above in the quest dialog box, or the quest acceptance box, that's the weather that I want when we go inside it. I really hope it is that weather. Nothing left but to begin, and then. To complete the trial, we must first pass through Bottom's Mettle and need to tame a Yule. How precisely we are to do this, I'm not sure. But since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have a Nodum to win. And yeah, we already have... Wait a second. No, wait. This team isn't. Hang on. We do have duty support. Okay, this answers my question. Kind of. We have 2 samurais here and a monk. So we can't have one of them be a healer unless we did some tricky business. It makes sense that Gosetsu, even as a samurai, which is DPS, would be the tank. But they had to play a little bit dirty to have just a random shaman from the mall accompany us. I guess that makes sense lore-wise, obviously, but still. It's just a shame that we had a perfect amount of NPCs to enter, the 4 of us, for the dungeon, but we can't use all of them, and it's a shame that we're not getting Lys. If I were to become Lys, for example, which I can't enter with, but yeah, Lys would join us in place of Gosetsu. Yeah, that would have been great. And we can't choose Lys to join us. instead of Heian. But I guess having Heian is fine, I don't know. I mean, how often are we gonna have Heian? Are we gonna get a chance to have Lise in the party later? I think we will. Maybe. Again, I haven't done these duty support things before they were added in. Or after they were added in, because I did this before they were added in, is what I meant to say, I think. Words. Okay, weather better be good. If not, I'm quitting out. Okay, weather is fantastic, thank you. Curated dungeon weather, you love to see it. This is a great dungeon. And it wouldn't be half as great if they didn't like curate the weather like this and the lighting. You really get the true majesty of it all. But I mean, other than just like the looks, it is great, like, it's got a lot of great things going for it. Unfortunately, one of those great things would be Lise if we had her. You know what, if we were a healer, that'd be perfect. I'll pick up a healer eventually. Alright, you handle that. We will aggro the rest. I'm sure Gosetsu's a fine tank, even though he's a samurai. Alright, now we'll actually have to learn... Ugh, my throat. I can't pause either. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, I'm forgetting which ninjutsu to use. I've been on the single target for so long. I use the single target version that gives us the Shadow Walker. Oh, that was a missed input. Okay, that should have been single target that time. Now that should have been from the flank. My positionals are all wrong too. Doesn't matter. I guess I didn't aggro all of them, or did we only open the barrier after that group? Wall to wall is usually 2 groups of mobs. Would have been more. Okay, yeah, we aggroed them. Okay, so what we actually should have done was this. They're still targeting me. Oh, didn't see that there. The area was actually so big I didn't notice the difference in the color on the ground. The problem with doing things the way that I'm doing them means that we don't do the battles in the designated battlegrounds, like this wide open area, which looks better just for fighting it, I guess, rather than the narrow part over there. You guys don't mind if I aggro more, right? Oh. I think the wall-to-wall for the first set of mobs was actually all the way to that stone face that we saw. This might be the other part of the wall-to-wall. This might be a bit too ambitious. I guess we'll find out. Oh, wait, they teleported. I didn't think they could do that. I didn't know they could do that, wow. Okay, so this, that, that, this, that. Oh, we should have done the boost first. Alright, we're doing things all wrong here. Gosetsu's fine. The more use is fine. They can handle themselves. They're professionals. They're fine. The only HP that matters is the last one, or so I've heard. Okay, at least we got the big battlefield this time. Oh wait, still 3 opponents. Okay, now it's 2. Back to single target. Now this place. We come back to this place for something else later. But that's later. What's that icon? That triangle icon? Have I ever seen that before? Gotta remember, right, okay. Switching between single target and multi-target is actually a bit hard for me. Oh, they actually removed our single target version of this thing. Me? No. But I'm close range. We've alerted the sheep. It's a pretty fun boss, this one. Just kind of makes you play around a bit. Oh, I didn't play around enough. Oh wait, that should have been from the behind. I do have a tank now, so I should be doing the positionals. I don't have an excuse anymore.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
For whatever reason, these sheep seem to obey the big one. Nope, I've overcapped on ninjutsu. Bad form. And that's the boss. Just about. Any second now. There we go. And now this. Whee! Oh wait, it actually uses the outdoor, or the real world, the Eorzean time lighting. Even if they change the weather, they change the lighting based on the time of day. Well, this is good too. I mainly remember this as being the blue skies and everything, but this is fine. Unless this is actually all curated, even the time of day as you progress through the dungeon. Could be. Okay, here we are actually walled off from the rest, I think. Nope, that was single target again. Oops. Just another cool set piece for the dungeon, these things. Even if they are walling our progress. Come on, everyone. We can handle more than one mob at a time. Mob group. Drop my combo there. Oops. That was not AoE. And again, not AoE. Yeah, switching between these things just trips me up. I see the ninjutsu is up and I know I have to press the buttons, but I don't recognize that I have to press different buttons. This time I do have to do the AoE though, or rather the single target, because there's two guys left. I guess I'm saving my my GCDs, my off GCDs. And now we fight one of those guys. This one is a pretty memorable one. This one makes you play around even more. It's kind of like a game changer. It shows you like what different things they can do with the boss design in this game. And I guess they always add new things for the boss design. With Death we dance. We're not allowed to attack. That's because this fight's a bit different. It's really just a test of your ability to layer mechanics, which I guess most fights in the game are, but it's a fun way of doing things. For one boss in the dungeon. Now, I really wish we had these here to see her commentary. Okay, so they go that way. I guess we got this one. We don't have to target this guy, I guess. Yeah, this kind of thing is a lot funnier when you have real players. Because real players don't know to do things perfectly or divide things into quarters like this or whatever. Got lucky with our draw for pizza slice. I forget what passing and failing does. Falling stars. Meteor impact incoming. Let's keep an eye on that one. Meteor impact incoming. They give you plenty of time. We are recognized by the big guy. That's it. There's no fighting in that one. But it's fun that they can do that with a dungeon every once in a while, I guess. Ah, we missed the guy falling because I stepped too close. The model disappeared. Yeah, at least his commentary there would have been great. This part's memorable too. And now we've got the nighttime lighting, but I guess we got most of the stuff during the day, so I can't complain. Plus we're indoors now, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're kind of indoors. Oh. Yeah, I guess the lighting doesn't matter after all. I never noticed that. Huh. I don't think I ever had this camera angle when I was playing on my main character. Okay, let's get this right this time. think my rotation was on point there. More or less. Watch out for that. Don't stand in it. I guess the NPCs aren't affected by it. I remember that though. Kinda funny. Okay, where's the next wall at? Oh, I guess that's constantly coming, or... No, they just got a few for us. Kinda funny that. The NPCs or the enemies don't take damage from these things. Unfortunately. Don't mind me, just getting their attention. I bet we can even handle one more, can't we, guys? They got this. They even thinned the ranks a little bit already. They'll be fine. NPCs can't complain if I overextend.
This blow shall end you!
Out of my way!
What is this Kun Shafar anyway? It seems to be like a training dummy that was given life or something. The way it has these wheels or whatever. Which I mean, golems are not out of the question for Final Fantasy enemies. We saw them just outside the dungeon. If you call those stone wall things golems. Which I mean, what else are they? Oh, bunny. Rare bunny appearance. I pressed the button wrong. And onwards. Is this it? I think we're there now. Okay. Unless there's like one more group. There's one more group. Should I be using single target on 3 targets? I have no clue. It's hard to know which one's going faster because they're all both slow basically. Oh no you don't. And by the time we get to the boss, we'll basically have full meter, except for the actual meter. That just means all of our GCDs will be timed up perfectly to start the opening. The Yule. I don't remember how this one fights. I remember the second boss more than I remember the final boss. Alright, is everyone done talking? Then go ahead, take aggro Gosetsu. Let's get this right. I practiced for this. Close enough. I'm fine here, right? I don't have to move. I'm melee DPS, I shouldn't be moving. This is my spot. Okay, well I will move for that. Oh, did I get a little too close to the healer? I think I did. Sorry, more use. My bad. Okay, so they're doing stuff that they did in the second boss, expecting us to do during an actual fight now. Kind of like training. I guess that's good game design, huh? And without drifting on our GCDs, or off GCDs, oh, that's damage. An untelegraphed damage thing. Missed my combo there. I like how when you do that one move, you're just temporarily on a frog. It even kind of moves slightly with you. Okay, that's the second time I failed that little challenge. This time without getting too close to the mole, yes. Alright, so we tagged the left and the right wing. I think we still target one at a time for maximum DPS. Its positioning is actually kind of annoying. Oh, that's it. I should have used Limit Break. I didn't notice it was so close to death. And the Yule leaves. We're here to capture that thing, or something. Don't celebrate. We needed that. Sorry I had to sit this one out, Lise. I really wish you were here. My fault for not having a healer class, but I'll get one soon. Eventually. Oh, we have this now. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this one out, but I guess we won't be able to use it in... well, in any of the actual trials or dungeons for Stormblood or whatever. Since we'll be synced down to level 70 and this is a 72 thing. Oh, and this one's from the level 70 quest, so we don't have that yet, but we can use it later. This one's a bit... I haven't fully, like, dissected this one, I guess. We need to use this to dispel Shadow Walker. Because normally we use Shadow Walker to earn Trick Attack in the middle of battle. And then you don't do anything that gives you Shadow Walker because it's better to use Lightning or whatever else that's better than Shadow Walker moves. But now that we have that on a 120-second cooldown, I guess, was it? This is something that we want to do as soon as it comes up from the 120-second cooldown to increase our Ninki gauge and therefore increase our DPS. So it's not just like a utility thing to dispel Shadow Walker if you don't want it. At least I'm pretty sure it's not. It is something that you do want to gain Shadow Walker to get rid of Shadow Walker as part of your rotation. It adds a little bit of complexity, I think. Complexity that we're not going to worry about right now. What's the matter, Gosetsu? Don't tell me you've thrown out your back. I think I remember. When you did this quest originally, like when I did this before they added duty support, you go through, you defeat the mole on your own, and then you get out, and you talk to these NPCs, and they say, we did it. We managed to get through our challenge, how about you? And I guess now they rewrote the dialogue so that they say they were with you all along, or something like that, even though Lise kind of wasn't. Oh, a fiendish contraption, or one fiendish contraption after another. I shall not soon forget that place. Well fought back there, Komori. Things got hairy at times, but I knew we'd manage. Oh right, I still got those whistles Siona gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try, like she said. That's what the whistle sounds like. It doesn't sound like a whistle that you would, like a physical whistle. Up there, look. I think that means we've won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aw. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. And we have the yawl, but we can't fly around with it, because we still have to unlock flying gear. Okay, use that. And let's see our brand new mount. They kind of do this every once in a while, probably one per expansion or something, a free mount as part of the story. High atop the granite peaks of Otard's Fang Crescent, do the Yol claim their demesne, descending to the Azim steppe to prey upon warriors who pretend not to fear the monsters of their ancestors' tales. Rare indeed is it that a Yol might cede its back to man, though to those who have proved their mettle, the creatures have been known to make exception. Must have faith in myself and my Yol, zealous small warrior. Yeah, we're flying, but we're not flying. It's a huge amount. I guess I have to scale it down for Lalafell, but it's still huge, and I guess it's still even smaller than it was during the boss fight, or maybe it wasn't, or isn't. Okay, so we read that. We could take on this next quest. I think it's about time that we end the episode, though. It's kind of an awkward place to do it right here, but we might as well. Hang on. What about this? No, okay, that's still way too far away. I'm pretty sure the last Aether Currents are one actually on Dawn Throne, and it's gotta be something like over in this area, probably the Dust Throne, or just somewhere in the area around it. And that'd be all four of them, so I think we're on track. Alright, this time we're ending the episode before we reach the full hour mark, which is actually something I do very, very rarely, but I gotta get more used to it, so I don't go over on time every single time. That'd be a good time to take a break.